Good morning, Grace Bible Church. Today is Friday, and we're looking forward to a great weekend of worship. I want to tell you that the states are starting to open up a little bit. So Governor Northam is going to let us know, hopefully on Monday, what the plan is for Friday and following. So next week, not this weekend. As we come up on that, I just want to remind you of a few things. This passage from 1 Corinthians 13, I think, is what should guide us during this time. Let me read it to you. It says, "Love is patient and kind. Love does not envy or boast. It is not arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not arrogant or resentful. It is not irritable or resentful. It does not rejoice at wrongdoing, but rejoices with the truth. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never ends." So as we think about getting back together, we're all going to have different ideas of what that should look like. And I think if we keep 1 Corinthians 13 in mind, it'll give us a really good idea of how to interact with people who may feel differently. Once we're allowed to get back together, even if we have spacing requirements, you may not feel comfortable coming back to the gathering with 60 people or so. That's okay. You can stay home, and we would encourage you, if you feel uncomfortable or not sure how it's going to work, just stay home and come when you're comfortable. For those of you who are itching to get back together and feel okay, you're welcome to come and wear masks. You're also welcome to come and not wear masks. If that's not required by the state or the government, then we're going to leave that up to you. But as it says, we need to make sure, as verse 5 says, that we don't insist on our own way. So if you feel like everybody should be wearing masks, but somebody else doesn't, then we need to follow what 1 Corinthians 13:5 says and not insist on our own way. This is not a sin issue. So I think in that way, we can look forward to getting together and just enjoy each other's company. And it might not look the same for a while, but we're looking forward to getting back together just as soon as possible. And we'll keep you up to date on that as well. Another thing that's developed, we're going to need a guitarist after this weekend. We'll no longer have Luke playing guitar for us. I can't tell you how much Luke has meant to me personally, and just what a joy and blessing it's been to have him here for the last 5 years, coming up through Patrick Henry and being here. Luke, we're going to miss you, but church, we need somebody to play guitar. So if you know somebody, please let us know, talk to them, or maybe you have musical talents that you've hidden from the church, and we would love for you to be part of what we're doing up here. We'd also like to have another pianist, someone to help back up Amy, so we just know that the Lord is going to provide those things for us in His due time. I want to read to you another passage here. It's Isaiah chapter 46, verses 9 and 10. This is an amazing chapter on God's sovereignty, and I just want to remind you of this. Verse 9 says, "Remember the former things of old, for I am God and there is no other. I am God and there is none like me, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times things not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will accomplish all my purpose." The rest of the chapter is just amazing, talking about God and His purposes in life and around the world and how they will come to pass. And so, friends, I think as we think through these issues, we can know that God is in control. He's declared the end from the beginning. He knew this was all going to happen. He has ordained that His purpose and His plan shall come to pass no matter what. And in that, we can have great hope. Let us know how we can be praying for you as well. We want to just be here for you, and we want to lift you up in prayer. So please let us know. Also, we're excited that these care packages we're sending out We will have sent out about 20 care packages to individual families and local businesses here just to help them. You guys have been so generous to send those, and we're just very thankful for that. So give God all the praise and glory. Well, we love you. We're looking forward to seeing you again in person soon, and let's all be praying that God makes that happen in his perfect timing.